Hey, how's it going, broskies? Blankfog here from Team Predator Gaming, and this is one of those commentaries where it's not really about the gameplay whatsoever. I will say that I'm playing Survival on Hard Hat, and I'm not good at it, so that's pretty much it. But as you see by the title of this video, it's Willcox High School shooting, and it's not a joke at all. And if you're wondering where Willcox High School is, that's the high school I go to here in Arizona. And last Thursday, which is Sunday, was the 4th, the 3rd, and the 2nd. So it was March 1st. Last Thursday, March 1st, we were in class, 7th period. Normal class, just sitting there. And I have media production 7th hour, and that's a class where we work with Microsoft Publisher and Adobe Photoshop for cool little projects and stuff. So I'm sitting in class, and just a little information about myself. I am a junior in high school, decent grades, I guess, and the school I go to, nothing really crazy ever happens. Last year, though, our main hall did burn down, so that's kind of weird. Like every kid's dream, I guess, but it was fun at first, and then kind of got sucky, and we had to go back to school, and no one had anything, because it all burned up. But so, back on topic. So last Thursday, we're all sitting in 7th hour, just doing our work, and we heard over the loudspeaker, attention students, the school's on lockdown. I repeat, school's on lockdown. And so, normal protocol, we just shut off all the lights, locked the door, and waited for announcement to, it's okay. And we have one lockdown drill every year. Maybe it's one a semester, I can't remember. But so we already had a lockdown drill that semester, like this semester, it's the current semester, and so we already had one. And at first, I was thinking like, oh, it's just a drill. And then when I actually got to thinking about it, I was thinking, well, we already had one, so why would there be another one? And then I was like, oh, herp derp, that's a real one. So I was texting my girlfriend. I was asking her like, hey, are you on lockdown? Or like, are you okay? Is everything all right? Because at my campus, it's the high school right next to the middle school. And some classes are spread out to the middle school, even though they're high school classes. And so my girlfriend was on the middle school campus because she has a class over there. So I didn't know if the announcements got to the middle school, if they were on lockdown too, if everything was okay. And I was kind of worried that her and the rest of my friends that had classes at the middle school were going to die. Because right when I was texting her, I heard that my friend Raymond, his car got shot up. And the story is that, so 7th hour, there's a lot of sports practices going on. Well, I guess some random guy, I now hear that he's like crazy drug addict guy, has lots of criminal records, just mental issues. Like, this guy is insane. So I guess he was across the street from the campus, and he had a high-powered rifle. I think it was a 30-30. That's just what I understand. And he shot just kind of randomly into the campus, just bang, and started walking across the street into the campus. He then shot another shot, which hit the back of my friend Raymond's car, shattering the glass in the back and shooting glass all over his friend, which has a couple lacerations on his shoulder. He's fine. But they hop out of the car like, what the fuck, because they didn't know what happened. Raymond thought his amp blew up in his car. So they're like, oh, what the F? And one of the bus drivers was fixing up a van or cleaning out or something, and he heard the gunshot and saw the kids and got in the van and sped really quickly, parked right in front of them and said, get in. And so they got in the van and they sped off, and the guy shot another shot, and I guess it hit a tree. Well, that tree just happened to be right next to my cousin, and my cousin was going off to get something. I can't remember. He was in a PE class, and he was walking to get something, and he just like took a break near the tree, and the bullet smashed right into the tree next to him. So my cousin could have died. The guy, I guess, shoots like 2 or 3 more shots off, just kind of randomly. Like, this guy probably had no idea how to fire a weapon at all. They were like kind of high shots, so they just kind of went into the atmosphere, off to space. And so the entire school was on lockdown. The cops arrested him rather quickly, actually. After the guy heard the sirens, he took off running into a group of houses back across the street. And yeah, so everyone's okay. The guy who had some cuts on his shoulder is perfectly fine. Raymond's car will probably be repaired. And yeah, it's just kind of emotional damage for the people involved. Now, um, at the time that this was happening, there was a tennis game and a softball game going on, and we were playing Valley Union and Benson. Well, these two schools and our school, once there was a lockdown and a shooter, had to run across the other street because like there's our school's in the middle of a block, so they ran the opposite direction from the shooter to Keeler Park, which is a public park in town, and we're all stuffed into the bathrooms for safety. So there was like 30 chicks all chilling in some nasty public bathroom, and I guess they got in a fight. Like I guess the Valley Union girls and the Willcox girls got in a fight over something I don't even know. But so yeah, so my school, Willcox High School, has been through a school fire that totally devastated the entire school as a whole. Has now survived its first school shooting, and it's kind of weird because the school shooting wasn't even by a student. It's just some random crackhead guy. So what's next for 2013, or yeah, like my senior year? What can possibly happen next? Personally, I'm fine emotionally and physically. The shooting didn't really affect me other than the fact that I was worried about my middle school going friends. And it must be kind of hard to kind of understand that high school classes are being taken at the middle school, but because of our hall burning down, we had to spread some classes to the middle school, so they are high school courses, just in middle school empty rooms. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure some of you have seen it on the news. Willcox is a really small town, so the only time we ever make it on the news is when something tragic happens. But yeah, if you guys have any questions for me about the shooting, or if you've seen it on the news and you don't understand something, the news has blown it up to like something so stupid. Like I've heard that some news stations were saying a teacher was killed and students were wounded. Well, that's not the story. Everyone's fine. Some people are just a little shooken up, but other than that, totally good. And I just wanted to share the story with you guys because it is a pretty tragic event, I guess. School shooting in somewhere that nothing really happened. So guys, just this is kind of a lesson, I guess. Like I know I wasn't a student, but I've just kind of had this mindset all the time that so everyone gets picked on in school, a little, at least a little bit, but other kids get more picked on than others. And it's not only those kids that come to school with a gun the next day or go home and shoot themselves, it's either one. Well, just kind of a lesson to everyone. It's just don't be a dick, dude. Like I mean, everyone's different. I mean, like I've been made fun of because I'm a skateboarder, because I have long hair, or because I play Pokemon, it's like whoop-de-doo, it's my interest. So, like just because there's that one weird kid, he might not have many friends, or maybe he has a good number of friends, and that group is just the weird people according to you. Maybe they think you're weird, just to me, everyone's equal. I mean, we're all just a whole bunch of weirdos in this little world we have. And I just try to be, decently nice to everyone. I think everyone should do that because why, like, imagine the feeling of having you as the reason someone went and killed themselves. Like, because of something you did, they went home and had no other place to turn except suicide. Like, that's insane. Or to tease someone so badly that they come to school the next day and plan out this crazy school shooting, and then you're the first to die, but they do it in a way that it's just super, super torturous, and they make you feel like you made them feel like, I mean, just don't be a dick, dude. Like, that's it. Whether you're religious or not, I mean, any Bible is pretty much, it's a really big explanation for don't be a dick. So, anyway, guys, my name is Blankfog. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to Team Predator Gaming. Working hard to bring some content. Sorry for a little depressing story, but I just wanted to make sure that if you did see it on the news, and if it was wrong, I just wanted to make sure you guys got the real story and kind of share my own experience of my high school and everything, burning down and it getting shot up. So, Yeah, guys, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. It's not all of it. This gameplay is like 20, 30 minutes long, but sorry I talked for so long. It's like 10 minutes now. I'm just gonna close it up right here. My name is Blankfog. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys later, and don't be a dick. Seriously.